big pay. This is getting weird. We're gonna talk about it. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back. How's the side-eye crew? It's Christy, your middle-aged menopausal woman that is doing all the side-eyeing to all the weird-ish on today's interwebs. And we have a lovely co-host back from last week, Miss Guess Who. Let's bring her up. Guess Who, are you there? Hello? Guess Who? Oh, she can probably hear me, but I can't hear her. So if you want to drop down and come back up, Guess Who? Because I cannot hear you. How's everybody doing tonight? Are you there, Guess Who? Give me 1 second. We're having just some technical difficulties.
Yes, can you hear me?
Now. I can hear you. Yay. You're here. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I think she went out again. Hello? Are you there? Guess Who? Are you there?
Okay, yeah.
All right, there you are. I can hear you.
I'm really having major issues at this moment.
I'm so sorry.
So I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I can't hear anything.
Oh, no. Do you want to drop completely out and come back in? Yeah, if you can hear me, I'm going to drop you out. How about you come back in, honey? Give me 1 second, guys. So how is everybody tonight? Thank you for joining this live. Just a couple hours advance notice. I know that that's not much. But before we kick it off tonight, I have to give the biggest shout out to my amazing little grandson who just hit double digits, Mr. Keem. If everybody in the chat can say happy birthday. He just turned 10 years old on the 20th. So I just want to give my baby boy a very big happy birthday, and Gigi loves you so much. So moving on from that, because we do not want to mix our beautiful grandkids in with what we have today. I want to say thank you to the mods in the chat. Thank you, ladies, for doing such a great job. You guys are always working hard. I'm really waiting for Guess Who to come back because we want to find out where Ryan is. Does anybody know where Ryan is? I don't know, but I've been told a few things. Think maybe he is creeping out the blinds like a crackhead, peeking through the blinds, scared to go out. I would be scared to go out myself if I was him. So Guess Who's taking a little while. I don't want to take everybody's time up. Let's get right into it because we have quite a lot of clips to go through. I want to get this one video out because it is part of him and Gypsy's sex tape, if you will. There is no sex in it. Okay, so I will tell you that. My purpose for showing this video is I want you guys to look at how Ryan speaks to his wife, let alone a woman. We've seen how he speaks to people in the chat, how just how his terrible social skills are, and everything that he speaks about, he quickly turns into a sexual conversation. It's absolutely nuts, right? And so, oh my gosh, New Orleans lady is here. I'm glad you made it too and not on the replay. Bree with the Warrens, thank you so much for the 10 jewels sticker. Thank you, honey, so much. So let's get into it. Let's listen to this one. Sorry, I'm watching for my backstage. This is going to show you how Ryan is when he's speaking to his wife. How low, dirty dog, disgusting, filthy human that this man is. We've all known that, but it's kind of going to go hand in hand with what we have for the show today. So let's take a listen. Trigger warning if this is going to have a little bit of profanity in it, so please be warned. Well,
Rosie, do you move your hips or do you just, I don't know, work Rosie up and down?
A little bit of both.
Well,
A little bit of both. Where'd that come from?
I'm curious.
No, you're just curious about how fast I move. You're wondering if that's my hips moving.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Okay.
so if I'm sitting with this bad visual aid, the rest of you guys have to sit with this bad visual aid. This guy talking about hips, I can't even see the hips on him. So I don't really understand where he thinks he's moving any hips. But let's continue.
Because Rosie's on top. So when Rosie's on top, the person on top usually moves. Okay, so like in sex, the person on top usually moves. Now, I stop sometimes and then like stop it and then I let it go. Then I pump.
Okay.
Okay, so like when you're on top of me, that's what's going to happen is you're going to do some moving and then I'm going to like stop you, hold your ass, and then I'll pound you a couple times.
Okay.
So you'll see.
Ladies who are married in the chat, excuse me, can you tell me if your husband is telling you he's going to pound you? What? Like, I get it when we're in a group, setting, maybe there's some guys in there that like to joke and talk like that, but to specifically tell your wife while he's talking about having sex with you, not even making love to you, that he is just going to come and pound it. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That is so gross. I would hope nobody's husband says, let's make love by saying, hey, let me pound you. I mean, I get the jokes, but these two are just talking like it's a normal conversation for them.
Yeah, like it'll change the flow up a little bit, like because you'll be moving and you'll have a certain flow going, and I'll stop you and then I'll add a different flow in it, and then you would just jump back on and just be like, oh, and then get back to your flow. But it mixes it up.
Oh.
It's kind of hot, right?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, just making me think about beating that pussy up now.
And that's where the video stops. I wasn't going to take it any further because it's disgusting. So now not only do we're going to pound it, now he's going to beat up the pee. That's a really great way to talk to your wife. Really great way. Like, have no idea how on earth this would really turn me into a sexual being for my man. Obviously, we wouldn't be getting turned on by that anyways, but Manda, thank you so much for being here, honey. I know it's so late with you. Thank you for the 10 jewels. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here so late. Please rest for us and catch it on the replay. Sincero 78701. Thank you so much for the 100 jewels. Appreciate you guys for being here live. I appreciate you guys so much. Well, I was hoping for Guess Who to show back up, and she's not, and that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and move on to what we have next.
Well, I'll just show up the regular.
Whoops, hold on one second. All right, so again, we're going to be put on the spot here. We're going to listen to see exactly what type of person Ryan is. Again, these clips are going to go into the storyline for tonight.
You just gotta see my hair blonde.
I can't wait.
Yeah, and my roots are already starting to show through.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Two-tone in no time.
Two-tone in no time flat, baby.
Your hair.
As soon as I get a haircut with two-tone, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna do a videogram so you see it.
Okay.
Well, You know, you mentioned video visits. Have they said anything about video visits yet?
I've been talking this whole time on mute. Guess who? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I was talking the whole time on mute anyways. All right,
Um,
are we good? Are you good?
yes.
How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm great. I got a lot of rest. I'm good to go. And we already went ahead and did our first clip to try to get it out of the way. I didn't have too much to talk about while I was waiting. So we got our first clip out. Guys, when I was on mute, what I was saying was be very or pay attention close to this clip that is playing. Ryan claims that these calls that have come out were not, he didn't think that they were recorded for the public or the batshit crazy lie that he's been telling us. But we're going to know out of this clip that he knew that they were being recorded and that they were being watched. So let's go ahead and continue to play this one.
Oh, they haven't. What the hell?
Well, my thing is like, where are y'all supposed to do the video visits at? I know they're not going to allow it to where, you know, you're in the day room because they don't.
It is. It is. I'm looking at the kiosk right now, and it's gonna.
But my thing is, baby, it's in the day room, but they don't want other inmates being seen.
That's why they were once upon a time talking about like a shield, like a curtain or some kind of thing. But the thing is, if there's a curtain, you can't see what the inmate's doing.
Exactly. That's hot.
But they.
I hate having to mute my mic. When I record when I do my recording for my video, I'm never muting my mic. I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. So I apologize, guys. But here we go with Ryan turning a normal conversation into a sexual conversation. He can't just have a simple conversation with another person. It's always turned into sex. Let's just take, for an example, Crystal, the girl that he battled, said that they found lumps in her breast and she had to go have them tested. And what did he say? Oh, I'll come over there and feel for him. He's fucking disgusting. He's so gross.
He said the FBI will come look.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I want to throw up.
Female body.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. He was a female body inspector.
That's what he told her.
And that's a time, because I went through that too 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago. And that is a scary, scary moment in a woman's life, period. You know, anybody that hears that big C word, it's so scary. So
Yes.
for him to come back and say some off the wall bullshit like that to a woman that just got told she had lumps in her breast, that's crazy.
Yeah, very.
Unreal. Amanda, thank you so much for supporting the channel. She says, I can't be in the chat, but I'm here supporting. Ryan's got to go. You know, and I think we're working on it. While I have Guess Who here, let's talk about Ryan in a hiding. So the news that I heard, can't quote me on this. I don't know how reliable this person is. The chat can tell me whether it's a go or it's a no, if it's a yay or if it's a nay. Kennan's sister, Autumn. I want to wait to see what the chat says. How do you guys feel about Autumn, Ken's sister? Country Bumpkin, thank you so much for the $1.99. Wanted to show my support, love from UK. America loves you, UK, and we love you too, Country Bumpkin. Thank you so much for being here. I don't see too many people saying anything about her. I don't know that a lot of people know about her over here. Guess
Yeah,
who
I
do you
don't think
know
a
about
lot
her?
do. I know a little. I've listened to some of her lives. I honestly, I just don't know what to believe on that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, you can't believe anything Gypsy says to begin with. And
Yeah.
I know when she came out with the blanket video or the headboard, I'm not really sure which one. Of course, Gypsy and her minions. What's that big lady's name?
Big
Sheena?
Sheen.
Yeah, Big
Sheen.
Sheen, whatever. Well, they went on a live trying to disparage everything that she was saying. And obviously that's what they would do, right? That's what they're known to do. So I don't really know at this point what to believe. I will tell you we have a clip from that live towards the end. And what I did notice is that her live panel was awful cocky and rude to people in the chat, which I found very turned off by. So I want to say thank you to Eden 1970. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. She says, thank you so much for all your hard work and awesome delivery. Thank you, Eden. It's because of you guys that I keep doing this. I am so tired most of the time, but you guys keep me here doing this because I just love this community. So thank you so much for supporting the channel and thank you so much for being here. I seen something in here. Let's see, Swifty. She tells a lot of tales. You know, I kind of figured that might be the case. I didn't know if it was a money grab, maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough about her to form an opinion, but what I can say is the clip that you guys are going to see later was not a very nice chat. Like I opened my panel up for anybody in the chat want to come up on the panel, I'll drop the link. You guys are more than welcome to come up. You don't have to show your face. You can turn your camera off, but your mic has to be turned on. And you're more than welcome to give your 2 cents or 5 cents. But I would never invite people on my panel and then just be rude to them when you say it's an open panel and ask any kind of questions. So I just found that I was very turned off by that live last night.
Yes, you shouldn't be rude to someone that you have on panel.
No. Well, and then it was her panel mates, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, not
Yeah.
everybody is in the same live that started it. So you might have somebody come in when she first starts the live and they might leave. And then, you know, an hour later, new people are in and they ask the same questions that probably have been answered 4 or 5 times. You shouldn't get pissed off that they're asking it. They might not have been here. So her panel members were like, that question was answered. Where have you been? I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
No, that's distasteful.
Correct. All right. So let's get on with this Ryan beast.
They knew that. They knew that whenever they put those in. And the warden has frequently come and looked at the monitor and the kiosk that it'll be done at. And it's done a little bit like it's in the back kind of the day room. So, yeah, there'll probably be inmates crossing paths or whatever, but I guess it'll be monitored. So I guess as long as nobody's like, hey, Ryan, you know, then it'll be automatically shut off of it. But
I'm telling you, baby, they are going to have to do it. They're not going to allow that. That's why they did the kiosk, but they'll do a curtain, but the video visits will be monitored directly from, like, the screen. Like, there won't be somebody there, but, like, they can shut it off at any second. So, like, you get up to flash me, they'll cut it off.
yes, yeah,
And then you go to the hole.
yeah.
What do you guys think about that? We catch lie 2.14 million out of Ryan Anderson's mouth. This motherfucker knew all along that these things were monitored and that people could listen in. And the FOIA request, I mean, you're not going to tell me that your IQ level is so low that you did not think that we couldn't get these calls when everybody, I know P's in the chat. Give me that law tube, the girl that I like. uh,
They had multiple conversations about the recording saying.
yeah, and they knew about it. They knew all about it. And when you see all these different court cases being put out on YouTube and all the phone calls, you're not going to tell me that you didn't think that this was going to happen to you. Yes,
Mhm.
Emily D. Baker. Thank you, P. I knew she would know. She's a law nerd. So, but you're not going to tell me that you are totally ignorant to the fact that these things would not get out. I also heard when I was not minding my own business, that Gypsy, and you guys are probably more familiar with Gypsy than myself, so I'm comfortable with you guys coming up to say whatever you got to say. Um, Gypsy was setting Ryan up in these phone calls. Did she
Yes.
think that later it would come out?
I don't think that she cares. I mean, it's
Well,
Gypsy. She
it's
has
clear
no
we know she
shame.
doesn't care. That's
But
clear. Okay, we got Country Bumpkin that wants to come up. I would love for her to come up. Give us 1
yes.
second here. Country, are you there?
Hey, can you hear?
I can hear. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm good. It's late here, so I'm in
I
bed.
know. I
Um,
know.
Hey.
hey, I was just wanting to, well, ask everybody, why have these phone calls why has it they've never been flagged? Like, or why did the prison never sort of acknowledge them when all of this stuff, what they've been saying, it's so bad.
I agree. That has been like the question that I've seen the most, that why didn't they
Yeah.
monitor them hard enough? Let me give you my best educated guess, and I'm not a lawyer. This isn't advice. This isn't anything. My opinion. I think because her case was over and she can't be tried again. So it was kind of like, well, what's who cares? Like, it's not like we can get her again for anything. So maybe that might be why. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing out a
So,
guess
so
because
do
these
you,
calls.
I
so
think I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so with regards what Ryan said about, what he did in the classroom in front of kids, can law enforcement actually get involved with that and deal with that? Or is it just a case of, well, that's all done and dusted, nothing can be done?
Okay, so I'm glad that you asked this. Yes. Well, this is a yes and a gray area. Yes, law enforcement can most definitely be involved now. And if I had to take a guess at how many reports have been filed by different people, I would say at least 15 that I know personally, been filed with Lake Charles Police Department. So yes, that is definitely, excuse me, something that the police can investigate and take it even further. Now, I also did hear something that it could be statute of limitations, because I don't know about the children in school, but with the ex-girlfriend's son,
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah,
could be a gray area there. So
right.
again, I'm not law enforcement, I'm not legal, so I don't know, but that's just what I was reading by
Mm,
other people that had said something.
yeah.
Oh,
Since
I'm getting told there's no statute of limitations on S crimes.
since
So
the since the child is older now and an adult, like would he not have to file those charges himself?
I don't know. Does Glam Moms backup want to come up? Do you want to come up and help answer some of these? I'll drop the link in the description. If you can't, that's okay too. But I think that these would be some really good questions to kind of toss around. I mean, I know that most of us aren't lawyers, but I think that they're fun questions to toss around. But that's a good question, Country. I do know that there have been several reports made against him
Mm.
and clips have been sent in. Now it's a waiting game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I mean, we know the government in America, at least, it's a waiting game. Is
Yeah.
there really enough there for them to push it? Hell, for all we know, he could have thrown out all of his hard drives, all of his laptops, I mean, everybody
Yeah,
keeps saying
probably.
confiscate the electronics, but what happens if you chuck them in the river or something and you can't get them?
How old do you think the child will actually be now?
Okay, somebody who's better at math. I believe he was 5.
Right.
He was 3 to 5. Okay, so he would either be 23 to 25 because I think
Oh
Ryan
my
said it was
gosh.
20 years ago.
Oh,
And
that's
Ryan
right. Yeah.
said in one of the calls, Ryan looked him up and he was married and had a child. That's why I knew that.
Oh, wow.
God.
Like he looked him up. Like Evil Ghost played that in one of his lives this week.
So
Hmm.
this child could actually have heard all. I mean, he might not even remember what actually happened, but if he's heard it now, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh
Yeah.
God,
no.
it's awful.
And
It's
not even that, but imagine now that all this is coming out and guess who said he's married now with a child? Could you just imagine? So many people on TikTok I mean, they're better than the FBI. I've said it once, I said it a
Mm,
million times. They'll find out anything. Could you imagine
yeah.
that this poor guy is getting bombarded with shit that
Oh
he very well couldn't remember,
gosh,
Yeah.
it's
I
I
couldn't
awful.
still
imagine
want to
that.
sit on the fence on whether it really happened, to be honest with you.
Mm,
For
Same.
some of me thinks that he was just trying to make up this big
mm,
picture like he was some sex god and like all the
yeah.
women wanted him and he was getting it all the
Mhm,
time when in reality he's a 40-year-old virgin and the things he's
yeah.
repeating is off of the free porn sites.
Yeah. Like when he told Gypsy he had this woman stalking him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like it's I didn't believe that for 1 second.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I didn't
No,
either
I
in
didn't
that.
either. And I didn't believe the whole teacher thing either. I didn't
yeah.
believe that a teacher just came in. Hold on. I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't believe that a teacher just came in and said, started talking about her personal life to Ryan, who hadn't
Mm,
been, but he was a brand new teacher. So I have
yeah.
a hard time believing that too.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh,
good question. Wouldn't it be federal charges for the school thing? I would think so. I would think so. I mean, that alone he could get, I mean, I would hope that he could get something. Who knows? A country, it's just you and I. Guess who dropped out? I'm going to put the link in the comments for guess who if she sees it. But I don't know. That's a good question. Obviously, a question for somebody that has, more sense about the legal system, especially in the states too. Or, I mean, they differ from state to state. So what's good here in Florida might not, might differ drastically in Louisiana, believe it or not. Are you there, country? I think I'm talking to myself today, guys. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on because I don't want to keep yeah. I'm drawing a blank here. Okay. So now I'm going to move over to Evil Ghost's channel and I want to play something that he uploaded. I think it's just a video. It's not his live. But we're going to hear out of Gypsy's own mouth about Ryan being fired. So give me 1 second so I can share that screen. All right. Here we go.
All right. It says, Now, remember, I'm very good at making emails, so, but if there's anything you want me to tweak, let me know.
Okay.
Says this morning, Ryan received an email from Hamilton Christian High, located in Lake Charles, Louisiana, informing him of his job termination after he was placed on administrative leave last week because of a report made to the school informing them of his relationship with me, an inmate currently incarcerated at Chillicothe Correctional Center for Women in Missouri. The private Christian school that Ryan had been teaching fired him not for any fault on his performance as a teacher, but rather due to his personal romantic relationship with me. The school justified their decision, claiming he broke the code of conduct contract. There's a lot of C's in that one little area.
Yeah. Code of conduct contract.
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah. Instead of broke, you need to say corrupted. He corrupted the code of conduct.
Yeah.
Corrected. Okay,
No, I'm just joking. No, baby, that was a joke. That was a joke because of all the C's. Please don't change that.
You're right.
This guy tries to joke about everything so inappropriately. All his jokes are so inappropriate. But let's take a look. Can I just see what you guys have to say? I cannot get on board with Gypsy being dumb. Because if she typed this up, that manipulation is on point. I do not care what anybody's got to say. I do not like to give that girl any type of credit, trust me. But if she's typing this up for Ryan, because Ryan, who has a high school and college degree, is too fucking lazy or doesn't have the brain width to type this stuff up, I am just blown. Like, I don't know what to say. It's absolutely crazy that a murderer is typing up an apology letter for her husband. Like, make that shit make sense. Ellen Odoms 7340. Thank you so much for the 500 Jules sticker. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I am so glad you are here. Let's keep playing this crazy video, man.
Oh, I love it. You were like, okay, corrupted. I'll put corrupted. No, I'm like, no.
You are corrupted.
He signed when first being hired for the position. However, the contract states that employees must not have living arrangements outside of wedlock with a romantic partner and cannot be seen indulging in illegal activities or, in other words, unacceptable behavior. This is a blatant show of discriminatory actions towards prisoners and their partners. The school claims to have Christian values. However, the actions taken against Ryan in this matter is not upholding the teachings of the Bible. He is.
How come we're getting schooled from a murderer about the Bible? Oh my gosh, you have got to be shitting me.
Being punished for my sins because it is not his character that he is being judged for. It is mine. If the Bible teaches to forgive sinners, then this school clearly sees themselves as greater than God himself. Quote in quotation marks, all have sinned and all fall short of glory.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Of the glory of God, and all are justified freely by his grace through the redemption that came by Jesus Christ. Romans 3:23 and 24. Anyone who reads this, please ask yourself, is this what we want the future generation to be taught in our schools? To justify firing a teacher for displaying the Christian value of forgiveness upon a sinner? Ryan lost his employment because of his compassion to love a woman with an unfortunate upbringing who made a wrong choice in life and is paying the consequences. God forgive me. Why can't society? Hashtag God.
Listen, guys, I want you guys to listen closely, because if you're washing dishes or cooking dinner, listen to the next thing this bitch has to say.
I love prisoners. Hashtag Hamilton Christian High sucks.
She's hashtagging Christian, Bible, whatever, hashtagging it. Are you so for real right now? You're hashtagging a apology email to your husband's ex-employment. Wow. Unreal. Guess who are you there? Hello, guess who? She's just having way too many problems today. New Orleans lady, are you there? Hello.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you.
Can you
Finally,
hear me?
somebody. I'm starting to think that nobody can hear me. How are you doing?
Question. I'm doing great, but I've got a
Okay, now I can hear
question.
you.
Since Ryan was fired from that school,
Mm-hmm.
that's the school that he was doing the inappropriate calls on, correctly?
Correct.
He was doing, and they were right about him being fired?
Yeah, so if you wait, this call is going to get into it a little further into the phone call. Like he's going to explain the reason why it's a child, obviously, that reported it, is from what I'm understanding. So we're going to find out once this particular call plays through, because they're going to talk about it now. After what she's doing is she's reading the letter to Ryan that she supposedly wrote, probably another inmate, but what she wrote so that Ryan can either okay it or not before she sends it. Does that make sense to you? Hello?
It does.
Okay, you're breaking in and out. Random rabbit
Can you
hole
hear me?
reactions. Thank you so much for the 199 super sticker. Thank you so much for being here and supporting this channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all you guys. I know I'm missing them, and I apologize. Oh, Jill B, 3072. I got your name right. You want to know why I got your name right this time? Because I seen you at Becca's panel. So thank you so much for the $27.99 super sticker. She says the DOC says their only right to privacy is with lawyer. Makes sense. By approving her call after the mention of recording and monitoring, and if you don't hang up, you acknowledge the loss of privacy and spousal privilege. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I see that making way more sense. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you again for this super sticker or the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that you're here supporting the channel. And I got another one from Country Bumpkin UK. Thank you so much for $4.99 super chat. She said, sorry, Christy, my phone either lost signal or had a wobbler. Apologies for just disappearing. I have no idea what happened. It's okay. It's happening a lot in this panel today. I am learning to fly solo, and that is a-okay, right? It's a-okay. If any of my mods want to come up here and join me, that would be great too, because we have other mods in the chat to help. I will drop the link in the comments below again if you guys want to come up and watch this with me. But if not, we're going to get on with this video.
I'm still kind of working on it, but.
And again, this is from Evil Ghosts YouTube. We will have him linked in the description, and my mods are so generous by putting all the information.
Yeah. Hashtag I love Ryan. Yeah.
Hashtag I love Ryan.
Yeah. I need to put that. Yeah, that sounds good, don't it?
No.
It's Hamilton Christian School. Okay, so change every time you say Hamilton Christian High, it's Hamilton Christian School.
Okay. Got it.
HCS. I like it, baby. It's very
Still
good.
working on it. Still kind of working on it.
Yeah. I like it.
You like it?
I do. How long did it take you to do that?
Probably about 30 minutes.
Bam, you can type good. That's a lot. That was a lot of shit.
I like writing emails, and I've written quite a few in the back.
Yes, you have. As long as you're not writing them to other people tonight. or like you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Okay, as long as you're
Always,
not writing
always
other
not
dudes.
trusting.
Okay, no, that's not happening.
Okay. No, baby, that was a good email. I really like that.
Do you think it's acceptable to be put in the group?
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I said not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet, but
I heard yes.
yeah. I know you did. You were ready to fucking send it.
I heard yes.
Nora, that's good.
Yeah, like just finish tweaking it, adding what you want to add. I like it. It's well written. It's well said, and it's the truth. Like need to reiterate, Ryan did nothing wrong in his performance as a teacher. Mention that they talked about the kids' safety.
Okay.
Yeah, mention like they also said that with breaking the code of conduct, Ryan employment was also say something like was also threatening the kids' safety. According to the school, Ryan's employment was also threatening the kids' safety.
Okay.
Because I was so fucking pissed off when I read that. And then there's something like Ryan has been employed for the last 3 months and no kid has been hurt during his employment for them to say that. You know what I mean?
Corrupted.
Who's going to detect what kid has been hurt? Calling them stupid? Calling them the N-word? Telling them to sit down and stop? Or let's not forget, walking into the bathroom. I don't know about Lake Charles, excuse me, but here in Florida, I know for a fact that my grandkids' schools, since they have the one classroom, there is a bathroom in the same classroom that they can go to. So a lot of them don't have to walk down the hall to go to the bathroom like we did when we were children. So if he walked away from his desk to go to the bathroom to do what he did, that's still hurting a child, Ryan Anderson. That's still hurting a child. You're just in the other room doing some nasty shit that you couldn't wait a couple hours before you got home. Unbelievable. Random rabbit hole reactions. Thank you so much for all your support. You guys humble me so much. Thank you for being here and thank you for continuing to support me. You people are so amazing to me. You can't tell you how humbled and flabbergasted I am that you guys actually like to listen to me. You can ask anybody in my real life. They turn around and walk straight the hell away from me when I start getting on a rant.
Yeah, corrupted. There you go. Yeah. No kid has started writing a prisoner in respect. Like it's not. No, don't say that.
I'll just tweak it a little bit, but
Why didn't you write it
You need to
yourself,
say
Ryan?
Ryan has made 3 students write a prisoner so they can be romantically involved. You're like, just joking.
Yeah.
That's what you say. The parents think that Ryan is gonna make his students write a prisoner.
Oh, by the way, I got a rejection for those 5 pictures.
I know, I got a rejection too. I was like, at first I was like, what the fuck are they for? I was like, what the fuck is it for? And then I read it said photos. It said sweet explicit. I said, yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so baby, you didn't get the butt plugs.
Womp womp.
It was cute though.
Oh, Dad, it was. Well, the way you described it to me, it sounded super cute.
I wish you could have seen the light up one.
I know. But I have like an image of it in my mind.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
And I have to laugh when this happens because we have a mod chat going and one of the mods sent a picture of this thing that they're talking about. And let me just tell you, even the small one was scared the shit out of me. Unfortunately, it's an inside joke because only the mods know, but it was pretty freaking gross. Real Talk with Allie. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. She says, my little is nonverbal autistic. If this happened in her class, I would write him a check his butt wouldn't or couldn't cash. Let me tell you something, Allie. You would have all of us ladies here with you, and I'm sure half of the American women, because that is absolutely absurd. I really wish parents would start coming forward now that these calls are out. Obviously, we know it. There's a whole section of the internet that has no clue about this stuff and probably just doesn't care. But I truly, truly wish the parents would start coming forward. Okay, so excuse me. That's pretty much all we have for that one. I want to move it along because we do have quite a bit that I want to show you. It's pretty funny. And then I want to show you a clip from Ken's sister's live that she had last night. So thank you. Goodness, guys, we're having all kinds of issues tonight. Thank you, Allie, so much for the support in the $5 super sticker. You know that you have a drove of mamas behind you that would back you every step of the way, even in today. If you ever have a problem, you just call on the crew. We're there with you, lovey. Guess who? Thank you so much, honey, for your $1.99 super sticker. I'm sorry, Boo, my internet is messing up. I figured that. It's okay. I can fly solo. I'm perfectly fine with it. I just hate talking to myself. That's all. So again, if anybody wants to come up in the chat and chat with me, then I will drop the link again in the description. Come on up and chat with me so I'm not talking to myself. All right, so now let's move on to the next one. This one is also on Evil Ghost's page. The link will be down in the description. We know that Evil Ghost is the bravest one in this community to put everything on his page. So go hype him up, give him some love, because he's the only brave one in the community to put up this stuff. I'm not touching it. All right, let me share my screen here and we will get this one going too.
You got to realize, baby, it was rumored that she was the one who called Hamilton on me.
I asked her about it,
And what'd she say?
she said absolutely not. She's like, why would I do that? Like, why would I do that? And I'm like, I asked myself that too, because I said, Titania said that Francesca told her that you did. And she's like, no, I was trying to stick up for you too when all that went down. She said, now I took screenshots of comments that a former coworker of yours and a student
Me too, country.
made, and she has screenshots of it where a former coworker said that you were kind of weird as a teacher, and
Yes, Ghost is amazing.
maybe inappropriate was used as a word.
What? Crazy. Who was that? Exactly.
And I said, she's like, Gypsy, I can show you the screenshots. And I'm like, for real? I'm like, he just started as a teacher. Ryan has a way of being a little clumsy whenever he first starts something new. He has to find his footing. And, if he was perceived as inappropriate, it's not in any sexual manner. I think he just was trying to find his way and trying to figure out how to be a teacher and what his position is and get the rope.
Books and Matcha, where what they're talking about is the reason why Ryan got fired from Hamilton. So they are actually going back and forth on who reported Ryan for his, basically his inappropriateness. So that's what this video is about. I'm so sorry. Guess I should have been more clear. CC Ryder 326. I love your name because my initials are CC and I used to ride a motorcycle. So they used to call me CC. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super sticker. Greetings from Buffalo, New York. Woo, can you send us some weather? I know you guys have got to be a little cooler up there. Please send some weather in the mail if you are anywhere under 70. I'll even take 82 degrees now. Please send it in the mail. But thank you for being here and thank you for your support. I am I'm just humbled, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Stuff at all. I'm like,
And I know the kid who said that. The kid did nothing in my class. Like, that kid was a piece of shit.
So I'm like, that's what I mean. I'm like,
Did we hear that? We're going to go ahead and rewind that just a little bit because I got on a little, little windy there for a second. Ryan was fired from Hamilton due to inappropriateness. I don't know that it is been stated why. He obviously has come up with 1,000,001 reasons. Excuse me. But we're going to take this back a little bit and listen to what he calls the kid that reported him.
Like, that kid was a piece of shit.
so I'm like, that's what I mean. I'm like, I'm like, I'm never going to say that Ryan had to be a teacher and what his position is and get the ropes of it all. I'm like,
And I know the kid who said that. That kid did nothing in my class. Like, that kid was a piece of shit.
so I'm like, that's what I mean. I'm like, I'm like, I'm never going to say that Ryan is perfect every day in the classroom, but he's not inappropriate in any way. He's just a little unique.
Yeah, like,
A little unique. Ryan is just a little unique. I've got better words for what Ryan is if you really should know.
I wouldn't be instead if I was a terrible teacher.
Exactly. And I told her that. I'm like, he's doing a great job as a teacher now,
Yeah, I mean, that was my first teaching job ever.
Yeah, ever. And that's what I told her. I'm like, he was working at a hospital before that. So I'm like, he had
Like it
never
excuses
been a
his
teacher before this.
behavior?
Yeah, so, yeah, well, fuck her anyway.
But she wasn't saying that she believed it. She was just saying that is what was posted.
Yeah, but come on, she posted that. Come on. She had the nerve to be like, look, here's Ryan as a teacher. Like, come on. Like, she can say what she wants, but when she was in it to be a bitch.
I get that. I get that how, people could sway things in one way or the other.
Right. Like, she tried to be mean. She's like,
I never had anything against Ryan, and I'm like, well, he's been a very good husband. I said, he's been very good to me, and we had a little rocky time, and that was my fault, and that's it. But we've been good ever since. So.
Yeah. Mwah. Oh, that's my girl.
And there you have it. For the way Ryan acts, again, the victim never can take accountability and calling his students that probably reported something valid out of their names. Would we expect anything less of Ryan at this point? No. I have been saying Ryan is Nick 2.0. And it wouldn't surprise me if Gypsy was able to get Ryan to maybe take out Rod. I mean, she likes to take out her parents, so maybe Rod. I don't know. Doesn't surprise me. All righty. Moving on. Anybody want to come up and chat with me while we go through these videos? That would be amazing. All right, we're going to move on to 1980 Millennial Commentate. She's amazing. She's put out all these calls. She's even dated them and titled them so we know what we're looking at instead of just going blind. If you guys have been to the Google Drive, then you know that it is a fucking mess to try to go through them. But we're going to listen just to a little part of this because, we know Ryan, right? And this is how he was able to manipulate a lot of his people over in his chat on TikTok. Give me just 1 second.
And then, I don't have many other people to call.
You have people to call. Quit. You make me feel bad.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
So sad.
Well, well, you can call me. And
Okay.
and it's like, there's a time, like, say I'm at work, call me anyway. I'll try to answer it because I know the situation. Okay?
I'll okay.
Okay? You get what I'm saying? Like, because I know the situation,
I agree,
I'll make
Michelle.
it work. Shit, I'll tell them, hey, I got.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Well, just you gotta be realized though that I'm smooth as fuck, so like I can get away with all kind of shit.
What, Ryan? What did you say? What? Ah, what did Ryan say? Let's take it back a couple notches.
Calls from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
Well, just you gotta be realized though that I'm smooth as fuck, so like I can get away with all kind of shit.
Smooth as fuck? Where? On your jelly rolls? Like your bald spots? Where? Like, because you didn't fool anybody that had any normal type of thinking. So smooth? I don't get that. But even Ryan is admitting here that he can talk his way through anything.
I can talk my way out of anything, really. So.
Okay.
Maybe not everything, but you know.
Okay. Well, I will, if I get an opportunity where I think you might be at work or whatever, I'll still try, just in case, but.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. I'll just call you or whatever else.
Okay.
So,
Well,
Shit. Sorry, guys. I forgot what I said now. That's that fucking menopause, guys. Glam Mom's backup. If you change your browser, you can probably be able to click the link. I don't know what browser you're on, but if you change the browser, you might be able to get the link. I noticed that we've had some more people enter the chat. If you guys, this is an open panel, and if you guys want to come up and chat with me, the link, am I still muted? I keep seeing muted. The link is in the description. You're more than welcome to click the link. You don't need to show your face. You can hide your camera. Just need your mic on and come up and chat with me because I'm flying solo tonight and I don't like talking to myself. All right. Now for the one that I wanted to add. This was over in Swifty's page. Now you can go over, we'll have her linked in the description, TA Swifty, and her channel is Karma and Criminals. She's been loading up stuff. She's a newer channel, so you guys go over there, show her some love, subscribe, comment, like, share, do all the things that you guys have done for me, right? So what I did was I took her video that she put out because it was an hour long and I kind of condensed it into important parts. But this is just so fucking crazy to me how out in the open Gypsy was with Ryan about how she didn't want to be with him. Like, we've seen it in the emails, but when you hear it like come from their mouth, it is completely different. Like, it hits a completely different spot in your brain. I swear it does. But we're going to play this. Like I said, you can get the full video over on her page. My mods will drop her link in the comment. Go show her some love. Tell her that Weird TV and the Side Eye Crew sent. So that way she knows that we are giving her all the love. But let's take a listen to how Gypsy treats Ryan. Listen, if it was anybody else, I'd probably be really angry towards Gypsy. But I hate Gypsy, but I hate Ryan too. So when I hear this, I don't feel bad for either one of them. I almost am kind of like rooting it on, and he's taking it. And you'll even hear him saying this, I choose to let you do these things to me. So he willingly is a fucking simp. Willingly. Harley Quinn, hi, gorgeous. Love that name. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I would love to come up and join, but working. That's okay, honey. Hopefully we'll catch you another time. There's so many of you. I want you guys to come up and chat with me, and that's okay. We'll catch it next time. But let's go ahead and keep this video going, or this live going.
Would it be like this?
No bullshit. If you call him right now and he says, Gypsy, I made a mistake, I want to be with you, you just fucking leave me in a
And that's
second.
how it should be, Heather.
Fuck you, you liar. You are lying.
Do you think you need counseling?
Possibly.
Would you be open?
What do you want, Gypsy?
I want to talk to you.
No. You want to settle with me. You don't really want me, but the person you want doesn't want you. So you'll settle for me.
I'm not settling.
Oh, bullshit.
I'm serious. It never was settling.
Oh, bullshit. Whatever. No. No. A week before we got married, you called in and said, if you don't want me to get married, I won't. But what did he say? Did he say, no, Gypsy, I want you, don't get married? Did he say anything like that?
No.
Okay. He didn't say that. So therefore you said, okay, since he doesn't want me, I'll marry Ryan.
No.
Think about it.
I know that. Are you going to tell me to fuck off?
No.
Did you get Ryan's voicemail?
No.
Okay. One.
Okay.
I'm doing 3 ways, so I could at least send you a voicemail.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't want a divorce. Let's talk. That's it.
So that you guys are not confused, a lot of these are separate calls. And what Swifty did was she was able to put the you are being recorded in between them so that you knew that the calls changed. But like I said, the video is an hour long and I didn't want to play an hour-long video. So I just condensed it to all the important parts. So if you're confused, they are different phone calls, but you get the gist of how she's treating him. And he's just like, come on, baby, give it to me. You know, he's taking it, right? So just so that we're all on the same page.
That's it.
Sorry.
Did you start all this so you can call that girl?
What?
Did you start all this shit so you can call that girl?
No, I didn't. It has nothing to do with that girl.
All right, good.
I had Brian, tell that girl I'm not going to call or send this in a situation. And I said, me and my husband have a policy that if people get to flirting, I can't be their friend. I'm not going to call. And I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. And, Brian was like, I guess she's texting Brian some weird stuff. She texted acronyms and stuff like that. And neither one of us understand a fucking word she's saying. I have told you before about, I'm awkward with compliments. Nothing new. It's the same argument coming up again. And you made me feel like shit for telling you how I feel.
No, that was not my intent.
Hi,
I
Matilda.
understand that.
That was not my intent.
I understand that most women like compliments, and I'm no different. I like compliments. Am I awkward with them? Absolutely. I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like anytime I try to tell you about something that I feel uncomfortable with, you're like, well, you make me feel bad about it. I'm happy.
Baby, but that's not my intent. That's not I said I'll work on it, and then you fucking chewed my ass out.
Because there's nothing that you need to work on. You are just being you.
Ryan is being Ryan. Ryan is being the biggest simp, right? Because he'll be whatever she wants him to be. He'll be the baby daddy. He'll be the side piece. He'll be the husband. He'll be the boyfriend. He'll be the menage a trois. He'll be the dog in the doghouse. Ryan didn't care, right? So that's her complaint. And we all love to have good guys, but when you're just a fucking simp, just, you got to have a little bit of bad boy, and Ryan just doesn't have it. I don't see it. Barbie girl, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Finally caught alive. I love your videos. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for supporting. And I'm glad that you're here too. If you want to come up and chat with me, the panel's open. It's always open for you beautiful side-eye crew. Thank you.
I mean, baby, if it makes you uncomfortable, It's fine. Like, it's not that big. Like, that's why I was like, it's not that big a deal. I'll work on it. And you, like, went off on me.
I went off on you because saying you'll work on a good attribute, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just for me as a person, like, I'm a fucked up individual. I don't know how many times I have to remind you of that.
Oh, baby, I get it, but you're not.
How many people would run for the fucking hills if your significant other said, I am fucked up person? Like, are you going to stay and think that you can fix them? Or are you going to take heed their warning and get the hell out of Dodge? Because listen, I'm too old to fix anybody. I didn't go to med school to become a doctor to fix anybody's broken bones or, sawed off fingers. I'm not trying to fix somebody. I don't have time to fix somebody. If somebody's telling me they're fucked up, you need to believe them. When they tell you something or show you something, you need to believe them and just get the fuck out of Dodge. Jesus.
Fucked up as you think you are.
But I am though. Like,
Oh, you're not.
like, you made me feel like I was feeling rejected, not rejected, but like I was feeling like I was missing out on something whenever you were in Tennessee, and I was trying to tell you that, and I was just trying to tell you that, like, when I am gonna be home, I'm gonna take the place of your mom, kind of, and you took that.
What? Take the place of your mom? But you killed your mom. Why are you talking about anybody's mom? Take the place of your mom? What? Doesn't sit right in my stomach. These people are fucking weird. I know that this is nothing new, and no, I'm not just getting it, but these people are fucking weird. So weird. Cheryl Devony 7752. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Happy poop. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here and taking your time to watch this live. I appreciate it. And you guys humble me. I got somebody in the background. I'm so excited. Victoria, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I'm listening. I'm slightly behind. It's okay. We're all always behind. Thank you. You're my OG. Thank you for still being here. You've been here from the beginning. And girl, I just have this big special place in my heart for you. I love you. And thank you for being here. Let's bring up the beautiful Puerto Rican queen, Maria. Maria. Hello. Can you hear me? What in the ever-loving is going on with StreamYard today? Well, let's drop it. Maria. Hello. Don't know, guys. I just don't know. It's just not my day for StreamYard. I don't know what the hell is going on.
And you're like, I'm a mama's boy. I'm sorry. I grew up with a family that loved me, and you didn't.
I didn't say that, though.
But it was just, I could read between the lines, you know.
Baby, that's you. I'm not.
I can read between the lines with that.
But you're reading where it doesn't need to read.
What?
You're reading in between the lines when there's no need to read them in between the lines. Like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, you're reading in between lines when there's nothing to read in between them.
I get that. Which is
Like,
why I'm like, whenever I bring something up, I'm like, I just kind of feel like, well, maybe I should just shut up and look pretty for you.
No. Baby, I want you to tell me how you're feeling. I want you to tell me all that. Like, I want you as a person. I want you and all of you. You know that. You know that.
I know.
I want you as fucked up as you think you are.
I know you do, which is why I'm like, it scares me. Because you might not think that some of the things that I do is fucked up, even though it really is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, baby, I know you got issues.
Yeah, I know you know I have issues, but I think it's just like, okay, you know, what you said cheating is like the one thing that you would walk away, okay? But I think it's sad that you wouldn't put your foot down to a woman that kind of uses and abuses you.
Well, how do you fucking use and abuse me? Let's go to that. How do you fucking use and abuse me? Everything you do,
Here it is, guys. Here it is. It's fucking Jack Stack.
I let you do. You need to fucking realize that.
I do know that. That's what you
Yeah, everything you do, I let you do. It ain't that I fucking have no choice in the matter. Right? Number one, you think you use and abuse me. I don't see that. I don't feel that. I don't fucking walk around being like, my wife abuses me.
Well,
Oh, I love the abuse.
I know you don't say that, but like.
Well, baby, then what the fuck are you talking about? Then what are you doing behind my back that I don't know about?
I'm not doing anything behind your back. It's what I do to you in front of you.
Right.
Oh, she's doing a whole hell of a lot behind your back. You just chose not to see it because you wanted to be married so bad. So bad. You wanted somebody to love you so bad that you didn't care if it was 20% love, 50% love, 100% love. You didn't care. He didn't care. He just wanted to be loved so bad. He did not care that this woman literally killed the only person or the person that birthed her. Could you fucking imagine? I still can't swallow that. Like, listen, I don't have very good relationships with a lot of people in my life, but never with anybody in my life would I ever feel the need to take them out. That is not for me to judge. Moon Poppy 1973. Thank you so much for your $6.99 super chat. It says, I would love to line up her Netflix watch history with these phone calls. She doesn't have an original idea. She watches drama and then causes it. That is so true. We seen that right when she first came out, when she would do her little TikToks. We literally seen that. That is so true. Thank you for reminding us. And thank you for being here at the Side Eye Crew and your support. I love you. We love each other. It's a great community. I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I found my community. You guys are great. Thank you again for your support. Little Miss Vixen, OC. Okay, spicy. Well, I took you off. Ryan is such a tool. Sad. Jen Lynn on TikTok. Go find her and show her some love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. And again, I'm going to thank you for joining the best Side Eye crew in this community. I love you and thank you for your support.
What?
It's like when at the beginning of our.
I'm not listening to that crazy bullshit nonsense. I'm not.
That was his problem.
Because it's not, I don't feel that you abuse and use me.
Well, I just don't think that the way, the things that we fight about or the things that I bring up to you, they're not valid. They don't make sense. The definition of somebody that, like, is abusive is someone where you have to walk on eggshells. For example, me saying, I don't want you complimenting me, I don't want this, I don't want that, Okay, that's not walking on eggshells, that's not abusive. Me telling you that some of the traits that you have make me want to gouge out my eyeballs, like, that I want to...
Right, that's how you feel.
All right, so my co-host P has just messaged me to let you guys know in the chat, Maria, if you're still there, and you want to come up, or anybody that wants to come up, use the link to come up on the panel. She has told me to, I'll just read the message to you. Not to have YouTube open when backstage so their audio works is what she thinks is the problem. So if you want to come up, make sure that you do not have YouTube running in the background. Very good information. Thank you, P. She's my right hand, and I'm kind of lost without her tonight, but I can fly solo. I'm a big girl. I'm going through menopause. We can do this shit.
Feel in the moment.
I guess it is how I feel in the moment.
I'm like, maybe
I just don't know what...
We love you, Swifty.
What to do sometimes. Like, I don't know what to do. I get frustrated because I'm not happy right now. And I'm happy sometimes. I'm happy a lot of the time. But shit, most of the time I'm just like, buy me this, do that, check my Facebook. Like you're some kind of trick. And maybe that's what's wrong. In the beginning, you were a trick. I
Listen, guys. I'm that bitch that will say almost anything. But and maybe I could probably say it on the phone. I don't know. But there's no way in my life that A, I could use somebody like that, but B, that I would be able to say straight to their face. Like, I'm that type of person that is just like, nope, no chemistry. I'm done. I'm out. That's not a problem. But to go all in it, like, I used you for a tablet, I used you to check my Facebook. You're just a trick. Listen, I guess you have to be a sociopath to be able to come out of pocket with that shit, because not even your girl can say some wacky crap like that.
would have phone sex with you just so you could give me money. Like, that was what we did, and you let me do it. I had a boyfriend. And I know it's painful to hear, but that's the origin of our relationship.
No, it wasn't the origin.
That's our foundation.
No, it's not.
Like, why I tell you so often, because I know the truth. Like, I have kept you in this bubble where you think the origin of our marriage and our relationship is this sort of flirty banter that we had, but I just wanted your money.
Let me try to see if my girl is able to come up. Maria, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh, there's my Rican queen. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm good. How about you? I'm happy to be here.
I'm so happy you made it. I am so stinking happy you made it. Thank you so
Girl,
much for
I had to
coming up.
download StreamYard because I'm like, how do you do this? I've never been on, on live on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's not TikTok. It's a lot different.
Right. Oh my God. I was struggling over here. I'm like, what the heck am I doing wrong?
Have you been listening in the chat?
Yes, I have been. I came in like 20 minutes late and I've been like doing stuff at the house and coming into the chat, coming in and out, but I'm listening.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here. So
Thank you.
I always love to hear your opinion because it's spicy all the time. And I think we got a group of people that can handle it. So can you give us a little rundown of your opinion?
Oh my God, about Ryan. Jesus. The man, I'm praying over here on the daily because I know that there are a lot of people trying to like report him because the man needs to be reported. Something needs to be done about this. This man did heinous things in front of, children that are special needs, and that just, oh my God, that's just horrible. And the racism thing, honey, don't even get me started, okay?
Right.
Girl, what? Like, I'm Puerto Rican, I'm half biracial, and it's like, girl, oh my God, the man gets me boiled up, I'm telling you.
Yeah, just like everybody, right? It's
Right.
absolutely insane. Kim
It's
Johnson,
disgusting.
642, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for being here at the Side Eye Crew on when you can probably be doing something much more fun. So
Listen, I'm
Maria, thank you
excited
so
to
much
be
for
here.
coming up.
Yes.
Say it again.
Thank you for having me. I was excited to finally get here because I've been like, oh my God, I want to be on one of your lives and I want to get there. And I just, even to be in the comments or whatever, just to listening, but I'm always working, girl. I don't have a life.
Yeah, same. Me too. I work literally 17 hours a day. That's the truth.
Right.
No, I'm glad that you're here and I would love for you to stay if you are able to. I'm going to go ahead and push
Yes.
play on this video and we'll
And
stop it occasionally because I
go
just
ahead.
love your spicy attitude.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thank
let's
you.
get it started, honey.
Go ahead.
I wanted your time because you were fun to talk to, and I wanted your money.
Okay.
Spend it on you.
All right.
That's really painful for me to think about. And so when I talk about the past, I'm really regretting and feeling remorse for the things that you don't know about.
Okay.
I mean, if I told you everything, you would hate.
Okay.
I'm so glad you're here.
What do we
too. I
do
see your
from here?
comments.
I mean, if you want me to go, I will. If you want me to stay, then we have a lot of work to do on this marriage. You need to make your choice for you and not me, and not because you want me with all of your heart and soul.
Okay.
We have made a life together.
And it's bullshit.
Stop running away from me.
How do you go from you need to go or I need to go to we made LA together? That's batshit crazy. Like she should have went from Chillicothe to the mental hospital straight away. Straight away. Like there's no
She should
reason.
have been committed since the
Yes.
beginning.
Yeah, 100%.
Inpatient, please, and never let her out.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with all the calls coming out that she admitted to taking her mom's life because she
Right?
wanted to control her own
I'm
life. So
telling you.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
all of like, there's so many calls. She's literally admitting to doing the crime, like being in the room, doing the crime, being close to her mother.
Mhm.
Like, you are slick, girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely learned those terrible manipulation skills. And I don't care, you know, Dee Dee's a victim. Dee Dee's the victim in here,
Right.
and she might not have had a perfect life, but I didn't either. I was never this
Right.
nice person before, I was just shit and get all the time, ripping
Basically,
and
for
running
our
the streets.
children,
But
right? We
let
would
me
do
tell you
anything.
something. Dee Dee did not teach Gypsy this type of manipulation.
Right. I don't
No
believe
way.
that either. Right. Yeah.
No way. I will not stand for that. Jill B 3072 makes a very good point. He needs a involuntary admitted psych ward and
Completely agree. Yes.
deprogrammed him. Can't speak
Right.
today. That is
Yeah,
so
he
true.
has been groomed. I mean, I don't know if you can say that here, but
Mhm. Yeah, no, you can say it. And it's not only that though, like I like to say, because a lot of people that are Team Ryan, if there is even one that's left, um, they feel bad for him. But I'm sorry, just like Gypsy,
right.
Ryan just doesn't turn into this type of person in 3 years.
Exactly.
This has
Exactly.
been in him since he was probably knee high to a grasshopper,
Exactly.
All right, let's finish this.
You can't always run away from me.
I'm not trying to run away.
What are you doing when you hang up?
I'm trying to regroup. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, you're like, fine, figure out what you want to do, and then you won't even let me do that.
Because you run away from me. You run away and you don't talk to me and you ignore me. What am I supposed to think? I don't know if you're mad. I don't know if you're done. I don't know what you're thinking.
Right now, I'm pretty fucking pissed off. It's like, we're always good, and then all of a sudden we're not. Like in your head, but in your head, you're like, we're never been good. Nothing we have is good.
No, we have.
No, nothing we have, because it's all bullshit. You just fucking told me that.
What is bullshit? I don't understand what you mean.
You're saying you're never happy. Yes, I get you to do stuff and we have fun banter, but I'm not happy.
No,
There's nothing I can do.
I didn't say I'm not happy. I mean, in this fight, in this particular moment, no, I'm not happy. I'm miserable. This sucks. But,
Yeah, fighting sucks.
but generally, I'm happy.
But I don't make you happy.
You do make me happy, and I'm trying to explain that to you.
No, because
It's so hard to watch two narcissists
Right.
fight and two gaslighters fight. It is so fucking hard to watch this.
I'm over here like, girl, she has been pushing him away since before she got out from prison.
Yeah.
And that's why it was so quick. The breakup was so quick.
Yeah.
Because right before she got out, they had been having struggles on the phone.
Yeah.
So it's like, girl, you've been pushing this man away since before. So she had this all mastermind plan, all everything.
Oh, for
like,
sure. She's
for
very,
sure.
very what do I want to say?
She's a planner, girl.
Yeah.
She
Well,
is
yeah.
a
She said it herself.
planner.
But she's very
Slick,
methodical
and
on how
people
she
think
does
that this
everything.
woman is dumb. She's not dumb.
Yeah.
She
No, I
acts
don't agree.
dumb,
I don't
but
agree.
yeah, well, you can say that she has a little bit of both because she does dumb things, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I'm like, yeah, but she's a narcissist, y'all.
Yeah,
Like,
for
she
sure.
is smart.
Yeah, for sure. Little Miss Vixen, thank you so much for the $1.99. They look like characters from Mad Magazine. Yeah, this is Swifty did this.
Right.
Swifty made this video. The full video is on her page, and my mods linked her in the comments, but she'll also be linked in the description. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It makes it a little easier to look at while you're listening to this garbage.
You're right, because it's so funny.
Blessed Witch 13. Thank you so much again for the $4.99 super chat. All the stuff that comes out about Ryan is so disgusting. I'm glad he can't gaslight anyone else. Girl, preach. No kidding. Because for 2.5 years, that's what we had endured. Him just gaslighting the fuck out of the whole entire world. When this side of the community knew exactly who and what he was, all we had were the emails to prove it. But the emails only go so far. When you hear these people talk, that's when it like clicks.
It hits you. I'm telling you, it does. Cause I was talking to one of my girls over there on TikTok, and I was telling her that exact same thing. I'm like, listen, I know that the Ryan thing happened because of the emails, but once you listen to it, it's like, damn, like it hits you like, ew, like what? And I know that the racism thing is a big deal, because it is, but everything is a big deal, like all of it in general. Like, wow, like I'm telling you, I've been through trauma. I've been through literal hell and back. But like when I heard the phone call where he's telling her about, well, she asked him, like, what do you want me to do? You know, that your ex-girlfriend did. That one, it triggered me.
Yeah.
So
that spun
bad.
the whole internet that just spun the whole internet off its axis. Like yeah, that was absolutely absurd. And people knew.
And that video I made, the first video I made in Spanish talking about that was my first video that got reported. I've never been reported. That was like, and I've been talking about Gypsy for like maybe 2 years, a year and a half over there on TikTok, but now I just barely started doing it in Spanish. And even though I did it in Spanish, they fucking reported it.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
listen, oh my God. Ken's sister said that they are both working together to start this mass report type of thing. So what I'm going to say, because I know I have a lot of content creators in the chat, what I was told is, if you guys are going to put out this content, because they are watching everything and they're just trying to get it removed.
Everyone,
you have
I'm
got
not
to
a
literally
content,
show
like,
your
I'm not
face.
a big content creator. I don't have a big following, and they hit me, and I did it in Spanish.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a big content. They're just going to try to put the brakes on it. But you need to at least show your face and watch how you use your tags. It's the tags and your verbiage in the whatever you post. Watch the verbiage and the tags, because that's where
I have to. Yeah, that's what the appeal said, that, you know, they gave it back. They brought it back, but you can't see it. You go to my page and you can't see it. I can share it to my stories, and you can see it through my stories. That's the only way you can see it.
Yeah. So Blessed Witch 13, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for being here. You guys are just great. Bree with the Warrens, thank you so much for $1.99 super chat. I dropped the link. It is in the comments. If you'd like to come up, I would love that. Look at you again. You're so generous. Thank you so much for your super sticker.
Beautiful. Yes.
These people are amazing, aren't they, Maria?
Yes.
I love this freaking community so much.
I do
All right,
too,
I'm going to get on with
believe
this video because we've been going for so long. Let me get on with this.
Foundation's bullshit.
Our foundation is bullshit. Yes, it is.
I don't believe that.
Doesn't mean that we can't.
I don't fucking believe.
Bree with the Warrens, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Whoa, it worked. How are you doing?
Oh, there's a hold on. Let me pause the YouTube, because there's a okay.
Yeah, you need to have
there's
the
an echo. Yeah, no, I'm good. How are you?
I'm freaking fantastic.
Man,
I'm sitting
this
with
is
the best freaking crew in YouTube. What are you talking about? I'm great.
Y'all made the last hour of my workday go by so fast. I was so grateful.
Score. You got anything you want to add?
Just that, you know, like thinking about this, like we're thinking about, like, where's Ryan? Ryan's either at his mom's house sobbing, and like I'm not even trying to be funny. You know what I mean? Like
I'm sorry. When I see that, I still see picture Ryan on the tits. Like that's just how I see Ryan.
Yes. No, I can still see Guess Who's profile pic that she made with the tassels on his boobs. Okay. But I think about, and this is, okay, I'm going to try to say what I'm saying carefully. So I have a suspicion that Gypsy's in your chat today. I don't know if she left, but she was there earlier. So I would like to say this. I believe that Ryan had little to no experience with women. I do think that the thing with the kid could have happened because he might have found some desperata that is the kind of woman to do something like that. Or he made it up because he knows that she's such a deviant. I think that Ryan, like I said, had absolutely no experience with women. And so he thought he was reaching down to, and I'm Gypsy, if you hear this, sorry about it. She's objectively a homely looking girl. She is a murderer, so she's below him. She's below most people. And I think that he thought nobody else would try to take her from him. And he would finally have somebody for himself because he hadn't. I'm sorry, you're not going to make me believe that Ryan has this extensive dating history.
No.
There's no way.
No, nothing will make me change my mind on that. That's why I call him the 40-year-old virgin.
I know. And God forgive me because I'm not a vain person. I don't like to talk about people's looks. But let's go back to when she first got out, how he had that goofy goober face and just very feminized face. And then he grew that little facial hair he's got now. And honey, you can't tell him nothing. He thinks he is because he had a little taste of a relationship.
Yeah, get that pure Ryan bliss.
Oh my God, gag. It's just it needs to be studied, and I think that's what we're doing. I think we're watching something that we've never really been able to see before play out in real time like this. You know,
a
psychopath.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and that's why I've said the same things that you are. So even Gypsy had very little experience herself, right? Like she had just a few men that she was with, but her mind works like a sexual deviant. So of course she's more comfortable with doing other things that people will probably like, that's not going in that place. Sorry.
That's her target. That's her target.
So
she targets those kinds of people.
She was able to explore, or she was more comfortable with exploring. And I think Ryan saw that.
Oh, yeah.
So Ryan was trying to stay, like you said, above her to, make himself look good. Like he's had the sexual experience. He's had the girlfriends. So that way she could trust him. But also Ryan went after her because he thought, I can control her because she can't move around. She's in prison.
Right. She's trash. Like I'm just being blatant. Like,
no, you're right.
She's trash. Right. So he can feel like he's above somebody. And he probably thought he was like really impressing her with his little teaching gig he got.
Oh, yeah.
And okay, so I'm from not Lake Charles, but not far from Lake Charles. You know what I mean? Like Lake Charles is like where we did our shopping. And I don't know everybody in Lake Charles, but it seems like, yes, she was humping her toys. Like
Ew, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that could be part of the microdeletion. But anyway, my ADD is getting everywhere. It seems like I remember back when she was still in prison and it had come out that like she married this guy from Lake Charles. I was talking to my cousin who lives basically in Lake Charles, but it's called Moss Bluff. It's like right there. And she's like, she's like his mom. She's like, he's a special ed teacher. But basically, like, I guess my aunt, which is her mom, knew the family, not tight, but you know what I mean, knew before my aunt passed away. And apparently his mom has to push him to do everything. So from what I've gathered, he got that history degree, probably so he could not do anything with it. Because what you're going to do with a history degree, unless you go up higher to be
unless you're going to go for another,
And I think his mom was just busting his balls all the time. Like, you need to do something. And Louisiana does have an education crisis. So they probably had that little, like, kind of like what they did with nursing during COVID. Like, we'll take people who aren't certified. I think it's something like that. And honey, I think he thought him and his Cadillac, and now he got a wife. You know what I mean? Ugh.
You're so right.
But
Oh,
it just,
Bree, I'm so glad you made it up. Listen, we've got to make a point where you can co-host with me one time. I have been wanting to do this with you for so long,
yeah.
girl. I have been watching you for time before I was even a thing on here. So yeah, we need to
Yeah,
do
no,
a
I would
whole
love,
thing
we could
together.
dish. We could dish. Yes, ma'am. We sure can. So I'm off pretty much every weekend. I do take calls like one weekend a month, but weekends are best for me. But as you can see, I will find a way to make it to your live if it's, I mean, I was like
Listen,
listening
at
on the
this
way from,
point, I am trying to start my own business so I can have me time for this because I'm really wanting to get out there with the Ryan and Gypsy thing because I want them off social platforms. I want them off.
yes.
I want
Yeah.
them off. I want them off Cameo. I want
I
her
will
off.
say this
She
though,
has
it's been
all
pretty boring.
platforms. Go
He's
ahead,
what?
sorry.
I just said I will say this. It's been pretty boring not listening to him make
Yeah.
excuse after excuse. But it's been nice. I will tell you, it's been nice.
I have to
Yeah,
say
it
this
has
though,
been.
just I don't know if it's because I'm a nurse or what, but like the humanity in me, like I hope he's okay because this is what's happening. Now don't get me wrong, he deserves every bit of it, but
Right.
this is a devastating thing that he's
Listen,
going
if
through.
Gypsy's talking to him, he's fine.
I thought
Right.
about that
That's what
too.
I was going to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
But listen, because I said this in another live, I'll say it here also. With the way things have been and been coming out and the way has Ryan been acting, he needs to drop off. But I know that Gypsy is still in his ear. So it's
Yeah.
scary. It's scary
Mhm.
because he is unstable. Like at this point,
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
unstable.
But it's kind of juicy though, because we have only scratched the surface with these calls.
Oh my gosh,
What
you're
else is
not
coming
kidding.
out? You know?
Yes.
But so when she first left him, I'll be totally transparent. I hated her so much. I felt so bad for him. I thought this poor big bumpkin, you know, like poor Ryan, you know. And so what I would have liked to have seen for him back then is for him to scrape up his dignity,
right,
to just move forward. But no,
Mhm.
he wasn't happy until he showed his entire ass online.
Mhm.
It's the narcissism in him. It's because he
Yes.
had the pride of the embarrassment with the with the how do you say that math thing went on with the math with the
Yeah.
the towel thing that Gypsy was talking
Mhm.
about his
Oh yeah, the MAT medication.
Yeah.
right, and that hit him hard, and that's where it all started with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because back then he took a couple of weeks to regroup
Right.
Mhm.
and then came back.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he
Yeah.
just, y'all, what was it, last weekend when this was just coming out one after the other, and he just like a raccoon that just refuses to stop getting in your trash can. Like he
Yeah.
just kept coming
Right.
back. I could not believe it.
Right.
Like I wouldn't, do you know how I would be hiding under my
Right?
couch?
I would be digging my own hole, honey. What?
Mhm.
Find me the first hole where I can lay myself.
Yeah.
That's it. But no, he just was trying to put like he was so entitled to a TikTok following and
Oh
revenue
yeah.
that he was gonna
Right.
gaslight people into believing him.
But it goes back to the narcissism thing. It's the same thing with
Yeah.
Gypsy. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad information put out there. I want to have it. I want to have it. I want the notoriety. I want people to like, what? How would you want to
Yeah.
be known by what? No.
No, I guess that's and if anybody from Louisiana is in the chat, please don't be offended by this. I'm from there, so I'm y'all, okay? But like these little bayou towns, especially where Gypsy's from, because everyone's like, oh, well, why don't people shun her? Honey, the Cajun people, and again, I love being a Cajun. I'm just got to tell the truth though. They are so impressed with someone who's been on TV, like they can overlook a lot of shit because like that's impressive. Nobody comes to the bayou. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's a small, and that's me. I'm from a bayou town. Like It's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like they're very Gypsy, Christy and Rod were probably so impressed with themselves because they had a show. It didn't matter that it was because Gypsy killed her mama to get it. And that's how a lot of people are down there. So I think Ryan is like famous fame to him. You know what I mean? In his mind, it doesn't matter. There's clout, there's visibility, there's money to be made.
That's all it was. It was revenue.
Yeah.
It was revenue from the beginning.
Golly, I don't know, man.
Well, I'm going to get on with this video, Bree. If you want to stay on, that's great. If you want to drop down, that's great too. But the Mothership Explorers says if Gypsy's talking to him, he's okay. Did I hear that correctly? Yes, you did. Ryan
love
even
that
said
channel, by the
himself
way.
in the live. Ryan said if he had Gypsy by his side, he could take all of this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
ultimately, we've always known that Ryan just wants Gypsy back. It doesn't matter at what cost.
Right.
He just wants her back. Another man's baby and all, he doesn't care. He wants her back. But yes, I did say that. You did hear that correctly. Because Anderson himself said it on his live. I could take all this hate if I just had Gypsy by my side. I
Right.
know it's a poor Louisiana accent, but
I love it.
All right, let's get on. I'm going to get on with this video. But Bree, are you dropping?
No, I'm going to stick around and be nosy and see what y'all got going on.
Sounds good.
Our foundation's bullshit. I think we were married on something pretty great. Yes, we had some bullshit and we played around when we first, but when we met, no, that was the beginning of our foundation. Our foundation has not been bullshit.
What if it is? Do you think that we could make a new foundation if the one that we got married on is bullshit?
Was it?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking you, was it bullshit?
Conclave, thank you so much for the sticker. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much.
There were things that you didn't know about, but no.
Like what? What did I not know about when we got married? See, there's shit that you're hiding from me that you don't fucking tell me.
This call is from a correctional facility.
No, that's fucking wrong. So, I don't even know what to say to you right now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang the fucking phone up. Because, Gypsy Rose Anderson, I am mad at you.
You don't even know what you're mad at.
Because you won't fucking tell me. All you do is sit there and do this subtle bullshit. I did shit to you that you don't even know. What? Tell me what you did. What you've been doing.
2 weeks before we got married, you know that I called Ken.
Yeah, a week before. Yes, you told me then.
What I didn't tell you is that when I talked to him, I asked him if he didn't want me to get married, but I wouldn't.
I don't fucking be with you.
I don't want to, though. At least I got an answer machine.
Yeah, I guess that ended both calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't feel like figuring out how to unmerge, and I was just thinking about I guess it was sample, but I thought it was
Jesus. Now she's moved on to her PDF friend, Brian. After she got off the phone with him, now the crying has stopped and she called Brian.
the other one, but I guess not. I don't even want to sit there and wait. She'd be like, what the fuck is that thing at the end doing? It's like, well, good, good. I'm like, okay. I didn't see the fucking button. What the fuck?
Oh. Stand it. You can't stand it.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't even know. I knew he wouldn't answer, but at least he got to leave my voicemail.
Right. So we'll see how that goes.
I don't know. I didn't get a blaring text message yet, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I gotta go for count time, because remember, they pick me off, and then I'll get back on the phone after 10:30.
Okay. All right. Yeah, see if there's any new developments by then, but.
All right, thanks. Bye.
All right, bye. Oh, yeah? I'll show you fucking goody-goody.
Can you please try trying for me? Again.
Thank you again, Conclave.
Well, he answered the phone for 2 seconds, time to fuck off.
The jumping from one 3DO file
He
is
answered the phone
wild
for
to
2
me.
seconds.
Oh, yeah. The way that she can jump from
Right.
to nothing. That's beyond wild to me, too.
It's
But that's
insane.
that.
Like, how can you
Isn't
go
I don't
from
know.
one
We have
3DO file to another 3DO file? Like, what? Oh
Oh,
my
oh,
God.
you're talking about that. I'm talking about the way she can switch her attitude. I know we have a doctor in
Oh, that
here.
too, girl. What?
Yeah, I've noticed in the cat and mouse that she's like
Oh yeah,
creating
it's
with
a push
Ryan.
and pull, a complete push and
She
pull.
needs the drama. She needs the dysfunction.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But I want we have a doctor in here, and I want if the doctor is still in here, let me know what type of psychosis is. Is it socio? Is it psychopath? Like which one is it? Because we know it's something. I know you can't diagnose on the
Right.
computer, but shit. We know it's something because if I'm angry, I'm not getting happy in the blink of a freaking or a snap of a finger. If I'm crying,
Right.
I'm not gonna stop crying in a snap of a finger. So
You text him right quick before I get ready.
What did he say?
He just said, I'll show you goody goody quick.
Yeah. Alright, so what's up?
Just say, I want a divorce.
Come on, you want me to say that?
Just do it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm going to go get ice now.
Alright, you gonna call me later?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put minutes on right now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, I could put minutes on right quick. Is it me?
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. You're out of minutes, but I have a little phone time on my account.
Okay.
So, like, I just want to send him a really hateful text.
Oh my god, really? Dude, you guys are gonna be fucking making out tomorrow anyway.
Friday's our anniversary.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be made up by then.
What do you mean?
Like, fuck it.
What is your position on this marriage now?
Who the fuck knows?
I feel like it changes not on a day-to-day basis, but like on a fucking hour by hour.
It's rocky. I can tell you it's rocky.
Yeah. More fucking Rocky than fucking Stallone, bro.
Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, hold on, let me choke down this last slice of pizza. So, are you not wanting him to apologize?
No, like,
Or better if he did? Like, is there coming back from this? Like, what the hell?
thank you, P.
cool off, you can whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
just want to read this so I can get off the screen because I put the words on this video, but P, my right hand woman, my right and left hand woman says 1999 super chat. Thank you so much, love. I miss everyone so much, but the live is great as always. Side Eye Crew's the best crew. Yes, we are. Thank you all for being here. Yes, thank you guys so much, and thank you, P. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're gonna get out and finally gonna see me and have no hair. I'm gonna be like, what happened? You're gonna be like, marriage.
Right, it's marriage. I thought more great.
No, it's the men that end up with no hair.
Yeah, by my temples, and I think it's because of him. But you know, I think it really is. He's just too good of a guy. He really is. He's too much of a goody goody, and I can't.
That's kind of funny though. You see how the irony of that is? That like a good guy, you're like, I don't want it. I want a douchebag.
Really not my thing. You know, it used to be. Probably.
You know what? It's probably because you're jaded.
Could be.
Probably. It's probably seeing the harsh reality of it. And you're like, oh, you're such a sweetheart.
You know,
is it because you don't believe him?
No, I believe him, but there's just
Is there any kind of wears it too thin? Like, I mean, you know, like saying I love you every 5 seconds, you know, it kind of like loses its value, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just,
Is that it? Just so you don't answer part of it.
I don't fit well with the goody goody. You know, I don't, probably some, like, used to be me, maybe, but, like, to me now, it's not. No, I just don't.
You need somebody gangster?
I don't even need somebody gangster. I just need somebody that, actually right now I don't even want anybody. But I think the type of man that would need to handle me is someone that could handle putting me in my place. And being like, that's fucked up. Like, you know, tell me I'm fucked up when I'm fucked up.
put her in her place. Clearly, the mom tried to put her in her place for 23
Right.
years of her life, and we see where that got Dee Dee.
Right.
The hell is she talking about? She needs a man to put her in her place. She doesn't need anybody. She needs to
Still
get
to
right
this
with
day,
herself.
she hasn't need a man to put her in a. She said it clearly. She's not gonna live for anybody or everybody else, right?
No, she needs to not. She needs to be by herself. She needs to go inpatient. Like she needs a lot.
Right.
At this point, I don't think that she can be fixed, and I'd like to believe that at least good can come from everybody. Because if you guys knew me 35 years ago, you wouldn't recognize the same person today.
Right.
I
Oh my
believe
God.
everybody can be fixed.
Exactly.
Well, maybe
Exactly.
not. I shouldn't say everybody, but most
Well,
people
listen,
can
I've
be
been through
fixed.
trauma and I have never been wanting to hurt or do damage to anybody.
No,
And I took my freaking ass to therapy, man. Like
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Take your ass to therapy.
yeah.
Jesus.
She
I think
needs
the
to not be
key,
with anybody and do herself. Period.
I think the key to, everyone can be better, because I do believe everybody can grow and change. I also am a testament to that. But I think you have to have a soul, and I just don't think she's got
Mm-hmm.
one.
You're right.
Well, I think
Brittany
I read it. I read it.
725.
Somebody
Thank you
here
so
said.
much for the
Sorry.
super sticker. I appreciate
Somebody
your
here.
being here. Thank you.
Sorry. Somebody here said, "Oh, she's a bad seed." I agree. Like she was born
Mhm.
like this, you know.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
believe Ryan was made like the way, so maybe he can get fixed, maybe, because I don't know the background of Ryan's when like
Mm-hmm.
his childhood, but
Mm-hmm.
It probably wasn't cute, though. I mean, Ryan is the product of horrific self-esteem,
Yeah.
like low self-concept.
clearly, yeah.
Yeah.
Pink Chihuahua in the house. Oh, we
Hi,
love you
I
over
love
here.
Pink.
Pink. I
Oh,
know, me
Pink.
too. I love Pink.
If you guys
Hi,
aren't
Pink.
following her, please go over and show
Yes,
her
I
some
love
love.
Pink. She
She's
knows I
just
love her.
so
I don't
lovable,
comment
man.
much. She's
Thank you
great.
so
She's
much for your
amazing.
support. Thank you for being here.
Do you take that upon yourself, though? I mean, do you have to rely on somebody to call you out on your bullshit?
I told him, I don't know what it is about you, but I told you from day one of us getting together, I feel like whenever it comes to you, I'm an abuser. Like, I switch into some sort of bitch mode when I'm with him. I don't understand it, because I'm not that way with anybody else. But I'm that way with him because
When you into the period.
no, my period is gone. Like, I already had it.
Is it just because you have so much microaggression towards him that it's like you have little patience with him?
Isn't it ironic how he said microaggression? Isn't that fucking ironic? And she just skims right over it.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, damn, that must have like maybe triggered a little bit on her, but maybe not because she's so narcissistic.
Microaggression. Yeah,
Right.
no. Jay Eliza in the house. Hey, sweetheart. I hope school's going good for you. I know it's your first week. Thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Glad I could catch the tail end. I'm glad too. You're a fan favorite over here too. Maybe next time we can catch you on.
Try to have patience with him.
But you said it's not with anybody else. So is that why? Is it because it's him and you know him and it's, so, I don't know, routine, I guess?
Maybe.
I mean, that's just, my Freudian fucking psychology deal with it.
Well, let's not wait. Let's text him so he gets over it. Whatever.
Yeah, no. That's just putting on a shirt so I don't get fucking alive.
I'm in a very weird position right now.
Bro, don't tell me you're leaning towards Liz, be honest.
No, God, no, I'm not going to talk.
You said a weird position, man. I was like, okay.
No, I'm in a weird position with Ryan.
You're always in a precarious fucking position. All right, so what am I saying? What's the Dear John letter comment?
Gypsy says, okay, she's fucked off.
Okay, she fucked off. It says rug. God damn it.
Rubbed off.
I'm fucking Scooby-Doo here. She's fucked off. What, bro?
She's fucked off.
Yep.
And she feels that you're too much of a goody-goody for her.
Oh my God, you really going this?
Yeah.
Goody for her?
Yeah, for her.
Oh my God.
It's heartbreaking for her to have to be so Abusive?
I don't like that word.
What would you call it? Bitchy, abusive, toxic.
Oh.
Swifty, that was perfect.
Right.
Psychotic, correct.
I'll put you on speaker because you killed my earbud. Yeah, okay, heartbreaking for her to be so,
Controlling?
better. Still not great, but
I would say controlling in this marriage. She knows she's wrong. She can't change who she is.
is that what I'm ending on?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, girl. You know, at this point, you might as well just drop a fucking nuke on it and walk away like it's fucking
I can't. Like, I've tried to break up with him before.
No, you haven't tried hard enough.
Oh, no, like, I came really close in November. Like, it was so close that, like, we had everybody involved. Like, remember we had the moms involved?
Yeah. You gotta pull the 180. I mean, is that something you just can't get used to?
We have been knowing each other for 3 years, and I haven't changed in 3 years.
I mean, you know, you're gonna get into it. Like, you know what to expect.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I told him I don't like the doting on me. You know, once in a little while, it's great. I like it. It's romantic. But all the time, it's
I don't know. Sometimes people, how people are.
suffocating.
I don't know. Maybe he's just a romantic guy at heart.
He is.
You're shitting on him for rape.
I know.
All right, guys. And that's pretty much all I've got for that one. We knew that Ryan was all of this. Swifty said it best in this video. He's a 5-stage clinger. Oh,
Right.
God. I
Right.
just keep seeing that shaved, freaking goofy face smile.
Oh my God.
It
Cringy.
gives me nightmares, I swear. With everything that I watch about these people, it gives me fucking nightmares seeing that.
With the
Marissa
mustache that can't
177
even
is in the
reach.
house. I guess Case's live is over. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you made it. I love seeing all of my regulars in here. And thank you for the super sticker. So guys, I know we've been here for a long time and I just have one more thing to play. I promise it's not that long, but it is a portion of Ken's sister's live on TikTok last night. I know that a lot of my people over here, the Side Eye crew, does not have TikTok, so I wanted to bring a part of her live over here. Please bear with me if you have earbuds in. I'll have my panel's mics muted because it sounds like Ken's sister, who is the host of the live, is driving. So it's a horrible background. But I'm letting you know this ahead of time so you guys are more than aware. P, thank you so much, my babe. I miss you so much up here tonight. Thank you for the sticker. Thank you for supporting. I know you're my ride or die anyways. Jill B, thank you so much. Your sticker didn't go up there. Thank you so much for the sticker and your support too. You are here all the time. Hopefully you can make it up one time. I would love to pick your brain now that I know that your profession. And there's my girl again, $4.99 super sticker. She says, I still want to know what communications Ryan had with Brian that GRB didn't know about. That's a side eye. That's a real side eye. But isn't it funny? And I don't want to make this into a conversation to keep the live going longer. But isn't it funny the type of men that flock to Gypsy and just do whatever
Disgusting.
she asks them to do? Like, I wish I had that kind of power.
Right.
Like, I have a hard time getting a fucking date, let alone this girl having men commit murder for her.
No shade.
Right? Like, what the fuck, guys?
I don't get it either. I really don't get it. Listen, I saw, what's her name? Conclave Cabal.
Yes.
He says, have you seen that old film, The Bad Seed? I saw that movie about like maybe 6 years ago or 9 years ago. It's pretty old and it's Gypsy. I recommend that movie. If you haven't seen it,
watch that.
Yeah, it's
if
Gypsy.
you can drop, if one of the mods, can you say that again? So one of my mods can drop the name of that movie down in the comments again. What's
Bad
it called?
Seed. Bad
the
seed.
bad
The
seed
bad
or just
the
bad
bad
seed?
seed, yes.
Okay, that way we can all go back and look for it because I'm
It's an
always
old
in for
movie, but it's a really good, it's Gypsy, I'm telling you. It's
that's
weird.
crazy
That
to me.
reminds me of The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin.
Oh
That
yeah,
was in the
that one
90s.
too.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
even have enough time for TV, so I have no idea what you guys are
No, I
watching.
haven't. I
Listen, these
haven't
are
watched
old
movies since
movies.
Listen,
1999.
the only time
Right.
my TV goes on is when I lay down to go to bed, and then I set a timer, and it
I
goes
think I
off,
was
and I'm
more
out.
I was more of a TV girl before internet.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
back
even remember
then.
a time before internet.
No, that's me. I exclusively watch YouTube
Unfortunately.
now.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, right? All
Right.
right, so let me pull up this next thing from Ken's sister. Again, guys, I am warning you for the people that are using the earbuds, please be warned because it does sound like she's outside and you get a lot of that whatever, the air, and it hurts your ears. I know because I put earbuds in all the time. Books and Matcha, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad. This is my friend over in TikTok, guys. Thank you for $4.99 super chat. And she says, love you all. And we love you right back. Beautiful. All right. So let's get this on the stage now. And we are going to play.
At the end of the day, it's not like if it doesn't have to do with anything really scandalous with hypocrite, I don't know why we're listening to it. If it's not something that's scandalous as far as the kind of people that they are, like, Kennan's my brother and I'm gonna love him. I haven't heard anything yet that is gonna make me not love him or disown him. I've heard some things that make me really, really, as a sister, want to do some things and like just make him snap out of it. Like, do you remember who the fuck you are and how we were raised and the morals we were taught? And like, because you're not supposed to be responding like this if you do. And if you don't, I'm here to remind you. But if I had heard him, like if it had been Ryan or if it had been him instead of Ryan on some of these calls, I would have disowned my brother. I ain't heard nothing else. I haven't heard anything that's gonna make me disown him yet. So, and that's why I say shit like that, man, we don't need to hear all this. Now he's a perv, he's a predator. We need to hear that, Yes, they are still split. And honestly, dare I say, I think this one might stick. It's been over.
Oh, okay. So we heard her say, sorry, I'm messing with my dog. That's why I turned my camera off. So we heard her say that they are a split. So it has been confirmed, but you guys also did hear me, for those that have been here in the beginning, that I don't know the credibility of this Autumn. I don't know much about her. I've heard her, I think, in Cases Live. I heard that she was on Morbid's Live. So like, I don't really know the credibility that comes with her, but she did say that they are gone or they are split up. And listen, if it's true about Ken being gay, and listen, that is a-okay in my book. I don't care. Do you, boo?
I hope
At
he
this
is.
point, I think if there is an Aurora, then I think that Aurora would be best raised by
Her
a
father.
daddy and a daddy than as opposed to having that mom and that dad.
Right.
Just
Thank
my
you.
2 cents. Well, I'll say just my 5 cents because they're doing away with pennies. But let's finish this this video up.
Month, and like I said, I do think that this one's gonna stick, and I don't think that I know why it started. I know because I don't know if y'all have missed the live or whatever. I've cleared it up in a lot of comment sections. The reason why he put her out was because upon going to the grocery store or something, it was basically she was like, hey, will you watch Aurora? I'm gonna go to the grocery store. And so all this. Now he's a perv, he's a predator. We need to hear that, Yes, they are still split. And honestly, dare I say, I think this one might stick. It's been over a month. And like I said, I do think that this one's gonna stick. And I don't think that I know why it started. I know because I don't know if y'all have missed the live or whatever. I've cleared it up in a lot of comment sections.
Okay, that's all I had. It just went on repeat. Jill B, 3072. Thank you so much. Lady, you are just all kinds of generous tonight. Thank you so much for your $6.99 super chat. She said, thanks for the live. I appreciate your time in doing this. No, thank you. I do this because you guys are so amazing to me. That's why I do it. And, I was doing it behind the scenes before I ever started recording. And you guys have just made this come to fruition. Like, here we are, just a side-eye crew doing our thing. But that is what I have for you tonight. Obviously, there was some talk about there being a real baby. And then I guess the ultimate reason Ken split with Gypsy was because she tried to sneak the dog or something. You guys probably know more about it because most of you follow Gypsy.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. There's this other in the same live. She's explaining the dog situation, and I'm over here thinking like, okay, so if there is a child, like, isn't the child more important? Like, what's going on there?
But I haven't heard. What did he catch her doing with the dog?
She's
Okay, so
saying,
what
okay,
she said
right.
was, first of all, they obviously have been fighting. Okay, so it's been a pretty rocky situation there. There's been a lot of this and that. Okay, well, the final straw was her being sneaky, taking what's the
Right.
dog's name?
Parker.
Parker. She was trying to sneak Parker away because clearly they were in an argument, and she was sneaking Parker away, and it really pissed him off. So, but this is in the same time, guys, now, because this has been a month, this is in the same time these calls started coming out. Autumn also had said that the stories that Gypsy told Ken were nothing like the stories that are coming out on the recordings. Like he was apparently Autumn was saying, and I say this because I don't know the credibility. Autumn was saying that that's not the story Gypsy told him.
Right.
That's not how he heard it. So all of this in combination, he was just like, go get.
Yeah.
And I guess she's back at Rod and Christie's in the garage or something like that. I don't, like I said,
And
I don't know.
she was acting sneaky with the dog because she found out that the dog is
Belonged to the
allegedly.
ex.
To
Yeah.
the other
Yeah,
girl.
right.
Yeah.
And she got into him with that, and just like again, where's the baby?
Yeah.
I'm going back to the baby because I'm like, so the
Well,
dog is more
from what I understand, and again, lack of credibility or
right.
the credibility. I don't know Autumn, but Autumn
She's a
said
wild
that
card.
the baby
Yeah.
is safe. And so I'm assuming that the baby is not with Gypsy, clearly, because you can tell she's in her breakup mode anyway with the injections and the hair. You know how everybody
honey.
goes
Oh my
into
God.
that glam mode when you do a breakup. But yeah, so she's in her glam breakup, post breakup, or whatever.
Well, I know you're trying to wrap up. I just want to say real quick because my ADD won't let me not blurt it out. So Autumn, wild card to me because she was kind of sus in the beginning, but I'm a sister. I have a sister. If my sister was in a situation like Ken is in and not listening to me, I'm probably going to get on the internet and show my ass to, you know what I mean? To get to rally, to get him to see what's going on. I agree with what she said. I think last time I was on your panel, I said that Ken was shining like a new nickel and compared to Ryan. And yeah, Ken, we don't like Ken because he's with Gypsy, but that call where she's saying, I like I told you before, I don't give a rat's ass about anybody. You could hear Ken, he was like, what? So I think that Ken was vulnerable to someone like Gypsy. And you can just tell that he believed her story. He wanted to believe her story, and he did love her. He probably did feel really bad for her. Now, is he a dick now? Yes, he has been a dick. But I think there's hope for Ken. I think that Ken could take the baby run and redeem himself because, I haven't seen any PDF stuff with Ken yet or anything other than just like being a lost little puppy behind some controlling
he
chick.
was very loving to her on those calls in the calls in the beginning. So I mean, after he got a little annoyed by her, but he liked her in the beginning, I guess.
Yeah, she wore a totally different mask for Ken than she did with Ryan.
Oh yeah.
And that's just the way,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
good for Ken. I hope he does, and good for Gypsy.
Well, I've always said that Ken seems to be very wise in his years. And
Mhm.
the only reason I say that because of his slick ass mouth when he was rebutting the haters on TikTok. You
Right.
know, he's just anybody who can come back with real slick remarks like that has got to be, you know, somewhat witty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even when you hear him talk in those phone calls, he was just like, "Come on, man, don't say that. Like that's not how to be." You know, you can see that he was
Yes.
really trying to give it a good go. And the thing that I see is that these men, she's got some type of magnet in her. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to try to figure it out. That's for the professionals. But she's got some type of magnet that makes these men think that they can fix her. And she
Yeah.
can't be fixed, you know,
And
like
she can't, right?
you're not going to come in and fix her.
Yeah, but she you know, like attracts like sometimes, and she attracts the creeps and the very vulnerable.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
that's
She targets those people. Those are the people she knows. Like, and
Mhm.
I'm don't want to be saying anything that I don't know, but listen, she's over there on Instagram. Do you know how many
Well, we've moved
minors?
over there. We've taken all of our
Jesus.
stuff and cross-posting it over there. And I want to say to
Yes.
thank you to
Yeah.
anybody in the chat. Because if you were in my last live, I told you, please just go start cross-posting. And I've
Right.
seen so much over there. And I think it's amazing. And it looked like she had taken down her account there for a day
She
or
has me
so. But
blocked, girl. I have to open a backup account.
yeah, I'm blocked.
You
Man,
know
listen,
you know
all
who's
my stock
responsible for
accounts are
this though?
blocked.
Right.
I blame the media for a lot of this because there's too much evidence out there against it. Yes, we're a
Exactly. They're
small but mighty
avoiding it
corner
to
of the
the
internet,
max. They're
but they will
avoiding it.
not. They will
Right.
not correct the record. They just will
Right.
not do it. And I'm sorry, most of Americans and probably people in the other places in the world too. Well,
I
they're not
think
going to
it's
believe it
because
until
they
it's on
know
the
they
media.
fucked up. They know they fucked up with
Yeah,
that.
That too,
it's
but
just the media. The media has always
yeah.
been like that since it's been the media, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh
Very
yeah,
rarely
that's
will
their
you see
job.
them pull a retraction, and that might be because somebody has millions of dollars and are making
Agreed.
them
Yeah.
pull the retraction.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
ladies, I'm
she's
going to go ahead and sum it up. Thank you so much for joining me on
No,
the
thank you for
panel.
having
Thank
me.
you.
Sure, anytime. You know, these panels, 98% of the time are open and for the chat. Like I do this for the chat. It's not for anything other than a place for anybody to speak. So thank you guys for joining me. It's been
Thank
so
you.
much fun. And I will see you guys on the other side of YouTube.
Have a
Bye,
good
Side Eye Crew.
evening.
You are
Bye.
amazing.
Bye, guys. Bye. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for tonight's live. Thank you so much for taking the time and spending it with me because that was 2 hours and 12 minutes that you will never get back. And you chose to be right here with the Side Eye Crew. So thank you so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. And guess what? If this video hit your side eye vibe check and you want to be part of this crew, I want you to be part of this crew. So do all the things YouTube wants you to do. Like, hype, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube things. I'll see you guys in the comments. And hey, be beautiful, stay beautiful, and love yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Okay, this is getting weird. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about it.